welcome back to the Southern Snack, where life is too short to be serious. All right, today we are at Fatburger. Yeah, I really don't know how much longer Fatburger is going to last out here in good old Norfolk, because I just don't feel like they get a lot of customers. Of course, if you're not getting a lot of customers, that's not a good sign. I feel like Fatburger's underrated. It's just not known here, and it's hard for a brand unless they're known super well nationally. It's hard for them to expand, you know, and it's got to have like a cult following. So like places that would succeed if they came here: Biscuitville, In-N-Out. I think Jack in the Box may succeed, but that might be a stretch too, because they used to be here and they didn't succeed. So that's aside from the point. Johnny Rockets bought Fatburger in hopes to kind of keep them from their slump, but I still just, it looks like no one's giving them respect. And I think they have a good burger and they have a good chicken sandwich, albeit their limited time options have not really been my forte, my preference, but that's aside from the point. I do hope you subscribe and like and comment on this video, and I hope you enjoy it. So they have a new coffee shake. You can get it either as vanilla or mocha. I got it mocha. I contemplated, and I think I probably should have gotten it as vanilla, just so I could see how good the coffee flavor was. And then they got a chicken and waffle sandwich. It's a big old piece of fried chicken with waffles and bacon. It looks like they fry the waffles too, because they look very greasy and crispy, so very intriguing. It's Eggo Waffles, by the way, so it looks different than your typical Eggo waffle. So it's like they stick it in the fryer, which is, I guess they don't have a toaster, so I guess it makes sense, but it's weird. See that? Just see that? All right. Burning my hand, but is it worth it? I don't know. Hopefully we get the views that make that worth it. So yeah, subscribe, like, and comment on this video. All your good work helps me out and keeps me working here doing reviews. So, nice, greasy, juicy sandwich. We got some syrup here. I'm just going to eat like a bite of this. I'll eat a bite without syrup, and then I'll eat a bite with syrup. So, let's go ahead and take a bite of this greasy sandwich. And I'm losing bacon as I move the bun, so that's no bueno. No bueno at all. Ah. That right there seems to be too much. But by initial thought, it's like a funnel cake on a chicken sandwich. That's exactly what I'm getting. That's the type of vibe it gives me. Just the way that the waffle is fried. The syrup really adds something nice to it. The chicken is very salty. The waffle very crunchy, but not burnt. It is very greasy, and I do like the syrup, how it comes in there, but I find myself every bit of overwhelmed, and I can only imagine when we get to the bacon, which I'm not going to eat much more. I'll eat a piece of bacon right here. I can only imagine how salty it is paired with this and that. And I just feel like it's a bit much for a sandwich. I'm not going to, you know, rank it too low, but I'm not going to rank it too high either. I just think there's too much going on with this. It's two Eggo waffles, so it's not like a premium waffle or anything. And you got, I don't know whose syrup this is, house recipe syrup. But I think the syrup really elevates it quite a bit. And, you know, it pairs a nice mix of sweet and salty. But there is a bit too much to this, in my opinion. I like the uniqueness of the waffle there, how it's deep fried. But again, it kind of throws in some dramatic effect to it. I'm going to give it a 7, just because I like the flavor of it. I think the chicken's nice. I think the syrup really is nice. But, you know, they could have done better on the execution of the waffle. And it's just a mouthful. It's too much. It's just like Double Down, but the Double Down, at least, you know, it has some redeeming qualities to it, in my opinion. Like it's got cheese and bacon, and this has bacon, but it's just meant to be that way. I just don't think a chicken waffle sandwich is really meant to be that way. And then you throw Eggo waffles on it to really just make it crazy. I don't know. All right, so this is the coffee shake. I got the mocha version, so we'll go ahead and take a few sips and tell you how that is. I wish I got the vanilla. But when I sip from the top, it's as if I did get vanilla. So the coffee syrup definitely gives off like a cold brew / espresso kind of flavor. You know, it's your typical rich coffee kind of flavor without any bitter notes to it. And then at the bottom here, the chocolate kind of overpowers. So it really got to the bottom there. But I still get notes of espresso there. So, you know, it's not my favorite coffee shake I've ever had. It's not as delightful as, say, the shake I got from Potbelly all those months back. But I still think it hits really well. The chocolate really adds quite well. I just think their ice cream base is a bit rich. So you have to kind of deal with that in all of the busyness of this shake. It's still good though. Flavor works. Coffee's there. Good drink for spring. Don't know if they'll have it into the summer, but good spring shake on their end. And it's enjoyable. Yeah. Now that you got warm weather, you have coffee and a shake, the flavor works well. Not elite, but quite refreshing. I'm going to give it a 7.5. I'm going to say quite good. I've just had some better coffee shakes than that out there. So, other than that, that is really my review. I know I went on and on and on, maybe talking too much about how I don't know about Fatburger's future. But, you know, as long as they're here, I'll be reviewing them when I can. So, hopefully you enjoyed this review, and I'll see y'all around. Yay!